everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about foundations. I'm going to talk about my top favorite foundations, and this video came to me because the other day I was thinking about makeup. I was thinking about foundations and the different foundations that we use and the occasions that we use them for. So I'm going to mention to you guys 4 different scenarios for which we use different foundations for. A quick disclaimer is that foundations are not the same for everyone. They are going to work differently for different skin types. So to give you a background on my skin and why these are my foundation picks, I have very dry skin. In the winter time, even more of course, but I am dry all year. I may get a little bit like T-zone oily during the summertime, but I'm dry no matter what. So my first scenario is out the door. You have no time to do your makeup. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to do something to your face because you want to look like a human being. The foundation I picked for that category is this one right here. This is the Bare Minerals Burr Pro Powder Foundation, and it is a pressed powder. The color I have is Light Natural 09, which is a little bit darker than my complexion, but it's a powder foundation, so it's very forgiving. This scenario for this foundation is out the door, no time to do anything, but you still want to look presentable. For me personally, if that were the case, I do my eyebrows, I would put a little bit of concealer on, mascara, and then put this foundation all over my face with a brush, and that's it, I'm out the door. Going back to the fact that I'm very dry, this is the only powder foundation that doesn't look powdery on me. And I heard this has some kind of like blurring technology in it, and I mean that stuff works because this does not look like powder foundation when you put it on. It gives you a light coverage, it doesn't have a ton of coverage. Also, if you were to have oily skin, I think this foundation would be awesome to touch up throughout the day because even though it has some coverage to it, I don't think this is ever going to look cakey. My favorite brush that I use it with is actually this brush right here. And this is a Bare Minerals brush that they actually recommend for the foundation. It's very travel friendly because you could kind of cover it like that. I'm pretty sure this had a lid or like some kind of cap, but I lost mine. And this brush is amazing to just go in there and swirl it around and then just swipe it all over your face. My second occasion that I use a different foundation for is for everyday, like say I'm off that day, I'm running to some errands, I want to look presentable, it is daytime, maybe I'm going outside, taking Cece to the dog park, anything like that. And the foundation that I picked for those occasions is this one here by It Cosmetics. This is the It Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. That's a long ass name. I have this one in the color Light. This you can apply very easily with your fingers, or you could use a brush for it. I prefer a brush or a sponge to use it. This foundation has, for some reason this small bottle doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure this foundation has an SPF of 50 because I've seen the big bottle of this at the store, and I'm pretty sure it says SPF of 50. So this foundation will definitely protect you against the sun. But basically it gives you a very natural dewy finish. You can put it on by itself and it's going to correct more than any other BB or CC cream that I've seen in the market. Normally those are very, very sheer coverage that you, in my opinion, might as well not wear anything. This is not like that. This is going to give you a medium buildable coverage. And with this one, again, I have very dry skin and I love it. But I was talking about it to a friend of mine the other day, and she is really oily and she also loves this foundation. So I think this is for all skin types. So my third scenario that I have for foundation usage is like just going out. So let's say you're going to the mall, you're going out to have dinner with your friends, you're going, you know, you might take some pictures that day, something like that. You want to look more presentable, a little bit more made up. So the foundation I picked for that is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I love this foundation. So this foundation doesn't have any SPF in it, so it's not going to protect you against the sun. It's not a daytime foundation. but this foundation looks beautiful. This one, I don't think people with oily skin like it at all, but everyone who's normal skin, like normal combination and dry skin, love this foundation. This foundation has a beautiful buildable medium coverage. My favorite way to apply it would be with my beauty blender, and it has a really pretty natural finish. Now, I don't think this is a foundation that if you're going to like go out at night clubbing is going to last you all night. So that brings us into our next scenario. So the fourth and last scenario is the most full coverage usage that you would need a foundation for. So let's say you're going out dancing, clubbing, you are going to have a photo shoot, you're going to be taking lots and lots and lots of pictures, and you want your foundation to look flawless all night. You might, like, I don't know, like sweat a little bit, anything of the sort. And my foundation pick is this one right here. This is the Dior Air Flash foundation, and I have a little demo on how to apply it, or my favorite way to apply it. I've seen a lot of people applying this foundation like straight to their face, like that, and that's just not necessary. It's a little bit of a waste. You might get it in your hair, it's messy. The best way to apply this foundation would be to get a foundation brush. My foundation brush of preference would be something like the Sephora Flawless foundation brush number 56 or the Sigma F80. Any foundation that has really tightly packed bristles that is going to smooth your foundation over. So you're just going to go ahead and you're going to directly spray the Dior foundation onto the brush and then apply it to your face. When I first started using this foundation, I would spray it on the back of my hand and then pick the foundation from there with the brush. But I was ending up with a lot of product in the back of my hand that was just going to waste. It's not necessary to do that. Just spray it on the brush and apply it to your face and just kind of smooth it all over. This foundation has a beautiful, beautiful full coverage. It's the only full coverage foundation that I've seen that doesn't make you look like your skin is lifeless. A lot of full coverage foundations, especially for people who have drier skin, just takes the life out of your skin. In that sense, this full coverage foundation is not going to do that. This one is going to still, even though it's covering all the flaws, it's still going to have your skin looking like skin, which is what I like about it. This foundation is not going to give you any flashback. It's not going to like disappear on you, anything like that. And I do know that people with oilier skin also really like this foundation. Alright guys, so that's it. Those are my 4 different scenarios for which you would use a different foundation. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and took something from it. Don't forget, before you go, subscribe to my channel and like my video. Also leave me any comments of any video ideas, of anything you want me to make for you. That would be appreciated. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.